Hanoi hidden charm in the heart of the old quarter. French colonial architecture, sidewalk stalls selling local specialties, and motorbikes weaving through crowded streets are the first impressions visitors have of Hanoi. For many, Hanoi has all the interesting things to explore in their own way. The ideal time to visit Hanoi is in the autumn from August to November and the spring from March to April. Many people believe that autumn is when the weather is most beautiful in Hanoi, with clear blue skies, cool breezes, falling yellow leaves, and the faint scent of milk flowers. Spring brings warm weather, and the streets seem to don a new coat as trees sprout, buds and flowers bloom. Hanoi is considered the heart of Vietnam, so visitors can easily travel to the capital by plane, train, bus, private car, or motorbike from other provinces and cities. To get around the city, you can take a car, motorbike, or bicycle, but the experience will be more interesting if you take a cyclo to see the 36 streets, a three-wheeled motorbike tour, or a vintage Vespa. Another option worth considering is the double-decker bus. Hanoi has many accommodation options for visitors, such as budget, motels, homestays, hotels, and resorts, suitable for all budgets and preferences. If you are strolling in the old quarter, you can rent a backpacker bed in a dormitory room. Some notable hotels include the Sofitel Legend Metropole Hanoi with French colonial architecture, the Hilton Hanoi Opera just a few steps from the Hanoi Opera House, the Apricot Hotel right on the shore of Hoan Kiem Lake, the Sheraton Hanoi and Intercontinental Hanoi Westlake hotels with famous views of Westlake, and the Lot Hotel Hanoi on the upper floors of the 65-story Lot Center. When visiting Hanoi, you must visit the Thang Long Imperial Citadel, a World Cultural Heritage Site located in the heart of Hanoi with a history of over 1,300 years. It contains unique relics and artifacts that prove the history of Thang Long, Hanoi, and the history of the Vietnamese people through many eras. The Thang Long Imperial Citadel was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site in 2010, addressed 19C Hong Dior. Deer and Bean, Badin. Next is Hoan Kiem Lake, a natural freshwater lake in Hanoi connecting Hang Ngang Hang Dao, Khao Go, Luang Van Can. Lo Su streets with the French-planned Western Quarter over a century ago, including Bo Can, Na Tho, Trang Thi, Hang Bai Shin Tien Hong, Trang Tien streets. Walking around the lake, in addition to enjoying the fresh nature in the city, you can visit Ngok Sun Temple, the Old Quarter, etc. Not just spanning the Red River, Long Bean Bridge is also a connection between the present and the old memories of Hanoi lovers. Long Bean Bridge was built in 1898, also known as Song Sai Bridge or Boda Bridge because it spans Boda Wharf Gia Lam, Hanoi, with a length of 1,682 meters and an approach bridge of 896 meters. Long Bean Bridge is divided into 9 frames, each 61 meters long. According to the original design, the bridge has a total of 19 steel girder spans placed on 20 pillars over 40 meters high. Trang Quoc Pagoda, located on an island in the east of West Lake, Trang Quoc Pagoda was once among the most beautiful pagodas in the world. With a history of 1,500 years, it was the Buddhist center of Thang Long Citadel in the Lai and Tran dynasties. The pagoda was recognized as a national historical and cultural relic in 1962. In 2003, the pagoda celebrated the inauguration of the 15 meters high, 11-story Luc Du Dai Temple of Literature, Quoc to Gym. This is the first university in Vietnam. Today, visitors can visit the Stone Stellas, the solemn campus with lotus and water lily ponds. The Temple of Literature is a rare, peaceful, and quiet place in the bustling city. Visitors will feel the harmony between the old and the new when they come here through the 1,000-year-old walls. The Temple of Literature was built in 1070, under the reign of King Lai Than Tong. In 1076, King Lai Nan Tong established the Quoc de Guillaume. This place also preserves many precious artifacts and documents, especially 82 Dr. Stellas, recognized by UNESCO as a World Documentary Heritage, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. For Vietnamese people, this is one of the most important tourist attractions in the country. Visitors come to express their respect to President Ho Chi Minh. Visitors need to keep quiet, dress appropriately, and not take photos in restricted areas. Attending the flag-raising ceremony in the morning is a special experience at the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. If you miss it, visitors can safely stroll around the city and return to attend the flag-lowering ceremony at 9 p.m. every day. The solemn atmosphere covers Ba Dinh Square as the loudspeaker announces the upcoming flag-lowering ceremony. People line up neatly, watching the Guard of Honor solemnly lower the national flag to the music of the song. Uncle Ho is still with us on the march. One Pillar Pagoda. This work is one of the oldest pagodas in Hanoi. The pagoda was built on a wooden pillar over 1,000 years ago. In the 1950s, the original wooden pillar rotted and was replaced with a concrete pillar. Western visitors should come here to stroll around this area because of the surrounding residential buildings, which are among the most beautiful and impressive in Hanoi. Old Quarter, just let your feet lead the way. and you will discover the most about the nostalgic, colorful streets of the capital. No destination, no planned route. Just turn right, turn left, or go straight. This street is full of toys, that street is full of shoes, clothes, antiques, or sometimes tombstones and motorbike parts. If you come here during rush hour, the experience is even more interesting. You must always be ready to dodge the stream of people and cars speeding on the road. Thus, 1,000 years of Hanoi's history flows through the streets like a stream of blood flowing through each vein, breathing life into both the past and the present. Museums, a must-visit destination when visiting any city, is museums and historical sites. One of the most visited places by tourists is the Museum of Ethnology. The Museum of Ethnology currently stores and displays 15,000 artifacts, 42,000 documentary films and photos, and thousands of other documents about the 54 ethnic groups of Vietnam. In addition, visitors also visit the Vietnamese Women's Museum, the Hanoi Museum, the National Museum of History, or Holo Prison, and the Hanoi Flag Tower to learn about the city's culture and history. In addition to visiting scenic spots, visitors should enjoy art shows imbued with national identity in Hanoi. Water puppetry is a stage art that visitors should see when visiting Hanoi. This art has a tradition of over 1,000 years in Vietnam. There are two popular addresses: Thang Long Water Puppet Theater at 57B, Dinh Tin Hong, and Vietnam Water Puppet Theater at 361 Trong Chin. Ca Tru singing. Ca Tru originated in the 11th century, with a style similar to Japanese geisha rituals and opera performances. Initially, Cu Tru was considered an entertainment for the nobility in the royal palace, and then entered the common cultural space of modern Hanoi. Cu Tru has 5 main performance spaces. Cu Tru at the communal house, singing at the communal house to worship gods. Cu Tru at the Mandarin's house, enjoying Cu Tru by men. Then is Cu Tru at home, Cu Tru singing contest, Cu Tru at the singing house. Visitors can listen to Ca Tru at the Hanoi Ca Tru Club at 42 Hangback. Sanglong Cha Tru Srathasam Paplo Nam Tu A reality show. The quintessence of Tonkin is a reality show on the stage at Thay Pagoda, at the foot of Thay Mountain, Sai Sun Commune, Quoc Oi District, Hanoi. The show takes place on a 4,300 square meter lake, taking visitors on a journey into the life of northern farmers through sound and light performances. Most of the actors participating in the reality show are farmers from Quoc Oi District. In addition to the show, visitors can directly experience northern traditional culture outside the stage, with stalls selling banjio, bantay, sticky rice cakes, sticky rice wrapped in lotus leaves and banana leaves, peanut candy, and malt candy. Tourists can buy and sit and eat among the small chairs in the garden to the sound of Quan Ho music. Beyond the sightseeing spots, tourists can experience SUP, stand-up paddleboarding on West Lake. Wake up just before dawn. You can drive to West Lake and experience water sports like SUP and kayaking. The ideal time is usually from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. or in the cool afternoon. You can rent boats and boards at shops on Lac Long Quan, O Co, and Trich Sai streets. Panoramic view of Hanoi from above. When you come to Hanoi, you cannot miss the Load Observation Deck on Lu Jai Street, as this is where you can enjoy a panoramic view of the capital from the 65th floor. The observation deck is made of transparent glass, so you can take creative check-in photos from any angle. The observation deck is open from 9 a.m. until the end of the day. Walking Street, every week. Hoan Kiem Walking Street is open from 6 p.m. on Friday until the end of Sunday, attracting a large number of locals and foreign tourists. This space has many entertainment activities, from entertainment to street art performances. Do not forget to experience the food tour around the Walking Street. Beer Street, in the Old Quarter, especially on Tai Hin, Bao Kin Luong, and Gok Kwayan streets, there are always many places for you to drink beer or other attractively mixed drinks. This is also one of the busiest nightlife spots in the capital. Going to the market, not Dong Juan Market, but Quang Ba Flower Market and Long Bean Wholesale Market are the two addresses that Western tourists whisper to each other to visit once if they have the opportunity to come to the capital. The market mainly trades flowers and fruits, but it requires visitors to stay up late and get up early to fully experience the bustling atmosphere of a very different Hanoi at night. Located right at the foot of Long Bean Bridge, Long Bean Wholesale Market is bustling all year round, the most famous of which is the outdoor fruit wholesale market. The market starts to stir from 8 p.m. and it gets busier and busier as the night goes on. Quang Ba Flower Market is open all night, but the busiest time is around 3 to 4 a.m. with buyers and sellers bustling. Large and small bouquets of flowers are loaded onto cars and move in and out. Hanoi cuisine perfectly combines sour, spicy, salty, and sweet flavors and expresses the image of the 1,000-year-old city. Vibrant, serene, attractive, and appealing. You can easily enjoy Hanoi specialties at sidewalk stalls such as beef pho, bun cha and banh mi. Pho. When you come to Hanoi, you cannot miss pho, especially beef pho, which usually has two main types, well done and Thai, rare. Beef is pieces of beef boiled in broth, while Thai beef is thinly sliced pieces quickly blanched in boiling water. Then, the seller will arrange those slices of meat on the pho noodles, pour broth, and serve diners. Some recommended addresses are Pho Thin, Bat Dan, Talun, Pho Lam on Hang Vae Street, and Pho Tram on Yen Ninh Street. Bun vermicelli. Hanoians have many types of vermicelli. The most distinctive are bun cha, bun thang, bun os, snail vermicelli, bun mak, and bun dak mung. Speaking of authentic and long-standing specialties in Hanoi, one cannot fail to mention bun thang. Hanoians have skillfully processed leftover food after Tet into an elaborate and sophisticated vermicelli dish. A bowl of bun thang costs $1.50, $2. Currently, there are only a few places in Hanoi that sell bun thang, such as Ba Duck Restaurant, Khao Go, and Jok Tayon Restaurant, Tao Tan, and Thuan Lai Restaurant, Hang Hong. Bun cha, a dish usually eaten for lunch. Similar to bun thid, nuang grilled pork vermicelli in the south and central regions, but Hanoians' bun cha is more elaborately marinated. Those who like the old-fashioned flavor can go to the bun cha restaurants on Hang Ma and Hang Dong streets. Those who like bun cha with bamboo skewers can go to Bloy Market and Dong Juan Market, or visit the vermicelli shops in Ngok Can, Giang Vo, Lavan Hu, and Hangman, which are all famous restaurants in Hanoi. Bun mak in Hanoi costs 20,000 minus 40,000 VND. This vermicelli dish is often sold at rib vermicelli, bun dak mung, and bun bung stalls. Some famous delicious addresses in Hanoi include Mislon's Restaurant, Deer and Bean Phu Street, Hang Luok, Hang Trong, Khao Go, and Alley 18 Ham Long. Finding bun os in Hanoi is not difficult. Diners can go to vermicelli stalls in Hai Ba Trung, Dang Dung, and Honai to eat hot vermicelli. A bowl of bun osi has about 6 to 7 pieces of snails, topped with crab soup, beef shank, pork ear sausage, and sometimes even Another version is cold bun osi or bun osi cam dipping snail vermicelli. Some famous restaurants are Ms. Juan's Bun Osi restaurant in O Quan Chuang, or the Bun Osi stall at the beginning of the B Thi Juan intersection, or Ms. Juan's famous Bun Osi stall on Luang Ngok Quian Street. The price of each bowl is usually from 30,000 to 40,000 VN. Kakalavong was born in 1871, invented by the Don family. From a rustic dish, kaka has gradually become a culinary quintessence of Hanoi today. Kaka is made from the best types of fish, especially hemibagris. Lavong is the image of a general in the old days, a talented person with the will to wait for a great opportunity. The fish meat is carefully boned, sweet, fragrant, and seasoned. Dill and green onions are cut into pieces and mixed in a hot fish pan. When eating, it is combined with grilled rice paper, vermicelli, and shrimp paste, an indispensable ingredient to create a rich flavor. Some recommended addresses: Chaka Lavong at 14 Chaka Street, Chaka Theng Long at 21 Doang Than Street, Chaka Lao Wengu at 171 Tai Ha Street, Ban Tam Hote. Ban Tam Hote became popular in Hanoi in the 1930s. At that time, along Than Ninh Street running between Truck Batch Lake and West Lake, there were many street vendors gathering. With simple ingredients, this dish has won the hearts of many Hanoi food lovers. Many tourists from the south who come to Hanoi have fallen in love with Ban Tam Hote because of the sour and sweet taste of fish sauce, the crispy taste of fried flour, and the sweet and fatty taste of shrimp meat. Ban Tam Hote is a dish that has gone through time, meaning that it has not changed much in how to make and eat it despite many changes in the times. The cake is made from shrimp caught from West Lake with thin shells, firm meat, and a sweet and fatty taste. The flour is fried crispy, so it has a buttery, sweet, and fatty taste, served with raw vegetables dipped in sour and spicy fish sauce. Ban Tam is best eaten when it is still hot. The shrimp shell and flour are crispy. The shrimp meat is sweet, and the dipping sauce harmonizes the flavors. Ban Quon thinly rolled rice cakes stuffed with minced pork, wood ear mushrooms, and onions, served with sour and sweet fish sauce, are always suitable for hot summer days. Walking on the street, visitors will see many Ban Quoni shops open in the morning, with skillful hands rolling the cakes quickly. Some recommended addresses are Ban Quoni Ba Han, 26B Do Zhuang, Ban Quoni Ba Juan, 16 Honai Slope, and the food area of Long Bean Market. Ban Ran Fried Cake. In addition to world-famous dishes, Hanoi also has a treasure trove of cakes such as Ban Goi, pillow cake, stuffed with minced pork, mushrooms, glass noodles, and quail eggs. To balance the flavor, the fatty fried cakes are served with garlic, chili, and herb dipping sauce. Located on Lai Kwok Su Street, Gok Da Restaurant specializes in selling savory fried cakes and pillow cakes. Open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Coffee is a distinctive feature of Hanoi, with many old cafes in the Old Quarter. Egg coffee is one of Hanoi's specialties, made from whipped eggs blended with Vietnamese coffee. Egg coffee has a slightly yellow color and is served in a small cup. Diners always have a small spoon to enjoy the foam on top as an appetizer. Before drinking the coffee below, famous egg coffee shops include Din, Jiang, Café Pho Co, Loading Tea, and All Day Coffee. The price of each cup is from $1. Hanoi isn't merely a destination, but an exploration of rich heritage, fascinating stories, and delectable flavors. Allow Hanoi to etch its beauty into your soul. Thank you for watching.